Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Jeremy Kelly and I have my special guest here with me. Her name is Ashley. Say hi.
Hi.
Anything special you want to say?
No.
Well, today in this video, we're going to talk about some of the best movies to come out on DVD and movies that have came out in theaters. And I don't know about you, Ashley, but today, or this whole month, has been just a great month for movies. How about you?
Yeah, it has been.
It's been pretty good. And there's been a lot of stuff that's come out here on DVD. You know, Tuesday is usually the day that movies come out, and it's just been a great month. And these aren't in any specific order. I'm just going to kind of name off some of my favorites that have came out on DVD. We've had Immortals. You know, that was a great film. We had Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. We had The Muppets. We had The Adventures of Tintin, and then we had an alright film that I just thought was decent, a movie called The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. But if I had to pick my favorites out of those 5 or 6 films I mentioned, it would be Immortals. And I love Immortals just because, you know, a lot of people, you know, they can when they think about Immortals, they compare it to 300, and I don't think you should do that, because Immortals, in my opinion, I liked Immortals better than 300. And the reason I say that is because I felt like there was a lot more going on. There was so much more plot. There was so much more feeling into it. It was bloody. There was a lot of action. It just, all around, to me at least, it was just a better rounded film. What did you feel about Immortals?
Immortals was a great movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I did like a 300. I don't know. I love all of those films that are like having to do with something like that, you know? But Immortals, it was great. A lot of action. It was good. Some
great dialogue too. He makes Perseus, was that his name?
I think so.
He makes like a great speech towards the end, like the kind of 300-esque kind of speech, but better, and it just, you know, we fight, you know, kind of thing. It was really cool. Some great dialogue, and the villain in that movie is really cool too. But probably one of my favorite villains in those kind of films. But so out of those films, Immortals would definitely have to be my best of March that came out on DVD. What about you?
Well, my favorite is going to be The Muppets. You know, it's just classic. You can't get any better for me. I love The Muppets. It's just kind of a thing where, you know, you watch a certain movie and it just brings back all those good memories of when you were younger and you watched all those little shows like that. So
nostalgia reasons.
Yeah.
But what about the film itself?
I liked it a lot. It was really cute. It was really funny. I enjoyed it. I liked all the songs. I sang along with it. But,
I even watched the soundtrack, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was another movie that you kind of thought was pretty good this month?
Immortals, of course. The Adventures of Tintin.
That was decent. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed with that.
Really? It was amazing to me.
I went into that expecting it was going to be great, and then I walked out and I was like, that was okay at best.
I came out walking around like, man, that was amazing.
Well, the animation honestly, past the plot, past the dialogue, all that stuff, the animation was the best thing about it. Those characters looked real almost.
Yeah.
But Tintin was decent. I did like it. You know, some great voice acting and stuff. It was a pretty decent film. You know, probably 7 out of 10.
I give it 10 out of 10.
What did you think about Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close? It came out on DVD this month.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's my second favorite film.
I cried. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did. Yeah.
I went into this film expecting, you know, this is gonna be alright. I'm not really into those drama. Like I told you in my Warhorse review, I'm not really into those drama, sentimental kind of films. But once again, like Warhorse did, Extremely Loud and Close wasn't as good as
Incredibly Close.
Yeah. Sorry. It wasn't as good as Warhorse, but it was really cool. It had some really good drama to it. It really made you know, you really wanted to find out. You really wanted to find what that kid found. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what the key went to.
So you really got involved with the story. I love movies that do that.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about it?
I liked it a lot. 10 out of 10. I love Sandra Bullock and I love Tom Hanks and I love those kind of movies that plunge your heart out and make you want to bawl your eyes out.
It's not a cliche movie either. It's actually a decent film.
It's really good.
And then let's see. Talked about the Muppets. Talked about
Tintin. With Girl with Dragon Tattoo.
I'll let you take this, Tiffany.
Well, you know, okay, it really wasn't like the most horrible movie ever, but it wasn't amazing either. I'm sorry for all you fans out there, but
it got really good reviews.
For me,
people loved it.
No.
Have not seen the original, so I
thumbs down.
I haven't seen the original, so I can't compare it to that. But you guys can watch my review for the plot and everything. But as for the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, like I've said, overall it was a decent film, but just I went into this film thinking, because I like Daniel Craig, and I went into this film thinking this is going to be a pretty good movie, but it was fairly boring.
Yes.
And a big letdown from David Fincher, because he directed Seven, with Kevin Spacey and Brad Pitt, and I love Seven, but compared to Seven like Zodiac and stuff, this was, well, I didn't like Curious Candy Button either, so he's like a hit and miss director for me, I guess. But Girl with Dragon Tattoo is, I guess, better off avoided.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily. I guess I'd put it, if I had to, I'd put it on the list to not even waste your time.
You should check it. You should check it out because you may end up liking it.
Yeah. It's just the first hour or so was really boring for me. It just didn't go anywhere. There wasn't a lot of happening. And then afterwards it started picking up and you're like, oh, okay, this gets better. And it was decent. But I'm pretty let down. I was expecting a whole lot more.
A big letdown.
So that's why I didn't like it. That was my least favorite movie.
There are some brutal scenes in there though that kind of pick up the pace.
Yeah, but just overall, probably my least favorite.
Okay, so those are the films that came in theater or on DVD this month, and great films come out on DVD, great ones. That's not all of them, but those are the ones that I felt that are worth mentioning. Let's move on to the films in theaters.
Yeah,
I'll let you go first. What was your favorite movie this month in theaters?
Wait, in theaters, okay. Number one movie for me, John Carter. Hello. That director is a genius.
Same guy made Finding Nemo.
Well, pure genius. It was like 50 times better than Finding Nemo. But
I don't know about
John,
that.
yes. This is my opinion. So
I guess in live action form, yeah. Anyways, go on.
For the book being so freaking old, I mean,
it's 100 years old, exactly.
It's that old, and to bring the movie into life from the book. It came out wonderfully. I loved it. And it's a Disney film. And what I loved the most about the Disney film is that there was a lot of bloody scenes in it because the aliens had blue blood. So, they could have a lot of those bloody scenes.
They were able to get away with a lot.
It was really different for a Disney film.
There's a lot of montage scenes, and by montage, I mean music playing, and he'll be slashing through the aliens and stuff. And it's really cool to see the blue blood fly out. And they're able to get away with all that because the blood's not red, it's blue, so it's no big deal. They probably couldn't get away with much, if it was red, because it would probably be 300 in the sense that it'd be rated R, and Disney's just too anal to do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so John Carter was your favorite.
Yes.
John Carter was a great film. It only made 50 million or so. It didn't make too much, but I really hope it gets a sequel, and it's a lot better than some people say. You should really go check it out when you get a chance. I think it's going to leave theaters soon, but when it comes to DVD here in 4 or 5 months, you should really go check it out. My favorite film, this film got a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't like it. It's actually a remake of a country that I cannot pronounce, and I'm not even going to try. It sucks to you. But anyways, it's a remake of a film that was really low budget, and it's called Silent House. And I thought Silent House was amazing. I loved the 3 or 4 twists at the end. I loved everything about the film. It was one of those films that actually kind of gave you an eerie, creepy feeling in your heart. It just really made you jump out of your skin. At least for me, it did. And I love films that are psychological and have a twist in it. Those are my kind of movies. But for me, my favorite was Silent House. What's another one of yours, Ash?
Well, my second favorite, Hunger Games. Yeah. I loved Hunger Games. Honestly, I've never read the books. I'm going to, but I love the movie. Yes, okay, it has some romance in it, but it's not over the top.
Movie's overhyped though. It's a good movie.
Okay, yes, there was a lot of people talking about it, but hello.
It made
people get excited.
Get this.
People did the same thing with Harry Potter. They overhyped it. Honestly, I've never read the books. I've watched parts of the movies, and I don't really care for them. But anyways, Hunger Games is totally different. I loved it. 10 out of 10.
About Hunger Games. Not that I don't have anything against it. It's just they're giving it someone's praise it doesn't deserve. And like it's like Twilight's new Stephenie Meyer her new book. This is kind of a different thing, but it's kind of the same sense of that. Like that got a lot of hype around it, and then look how it turned out. Oh, you know, and now like, Hollywood's all like they're like sucking in all like the Host is coming out. You know, in 2013 next year, and the only reason it's coming out and they're making it into a movie is because it's her book. So anything out now that she has written, it's Hollywood's gonna be like, oh look, Stephenie Meyer, who cares, you know?
But the difference between Twilight and the Hunger Games is that the Hunger Games is 100% fully better.
Yeah, it's if any day Hunger Games can pee all over Twilight.
I mean, it has a lot of action in it. There was, there was actually a scene where I wanted to cry. I really did.
What movie do you not want to cry in, babe?
Oh.
No offense. I
don't know.
I just kidding.
I don't cry in horror movies, scary movies, whatever. You know.
I do, man.
I don't. Anyways, what's another favorite of yours?
I liked John Carter was probably my second favorite. The Lorax was decent. I really liked I liked the sentimental message it had at the end. That really, like, I was thinking the film was all right. You know, it was in all the way up to the end where it brought that message up, and then I actually thought it was a decent film. It was a cool movie. I liked the Lorax. You know, this is kind of from someone that's 20 years old, so it's kind of hard for me to relate to the movie. But overall, Lorax was a decent film. If you're a kid and you're into that kind of stuff, then you'll probably enjoy it.
Even if you're older than a kid, whatever.
If you're older,
I loved it. I love Dr. Seuss. Animated films.
And then 21 Jump Street also came out. You know, it's a comedy with Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum, and that was decent. One of the better comedies to have come out in the past year. Because no offense to people who like comedies, they've really sucked a lot of balls in the past few years. You know, you got Jack and Jill.
You didn't even watch that movie, so you can't.
I didn't want to. When Adam Sandler wanted to play his sister, some big old sister, that's what made me not want to watch the film.
Well, don't even worry about it. Come on, Adam Sandler. Hello.
That does not mean he makes good films.
I like his films. Anyways, I liked 21 Jump Street too. And I was so not expecting for Johnny Depp to play that cameo guy.
Don't give plot points.
All I said was cameo guy.
Yeah, no, just don't give plot points. Go on.
I didn't give anything away. So, anyways, I liked it a lot. It was really funny. I liked Silent House.
I did. Silent House.
I didn't love it. I did like it a lot. I didn't hate it.
Loved it.
No, I didn't love it. It was alright. It was good. And then the Lorax, you know, of course. Dr. Seuss. Just one of those, what is that word again?
Fun.
No.
Family friendly.
The N word. How do I say it? Nostalgia.
Why would the Lorax bring you nostalgia?
Because it's Dr. Seuss. And he has all those
books.
Yeah,
but did you even know about the Lorax before you even watched the films?
Okay, honestly, I had no clue about the Lorax. But I've read other Dr. Seuss books.
So anyways, to recap this video, the video is getting kind of long, so hope you guys liked it. So, your favorite DVD film was?
Immortals?
Awkward Silence.
Is that right?
No. That was mine?
No, The Muppets. The Muppets.
Alice's favorite film was The Muppets. My favorite film on DVD was Immortals. Love that film.
Mm-hmm.
Her favorite film in theaters was?
John Carter.
My favorite was Silent House. Hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, comment, like the page, dislike. I don't really give an F. See you guys later. Have a great day. Peace.